Hey gang, Doc here from the e6stop.com, and today we're going to take a look at an electronic pipe. It is the 605 ePipe starter kit from ePuffer.com. ePuffer claims this to be the world's first electronic pipe based on cartomizer technology and based on their award-winning Easy Magnum technology. It is atomized cartridges that you are vaping on the 605 ePipe. Let's take a look at the starter kit here. This is it. It comes in this very nice case here, magnetized box. Your user manual, your pipe, you get an extra stem, extra mouthpiece, the adapter. This is the USB charger for the 605. And you get 3 cartridges. This one came with 0 milligrams, a low, and a high. With the starter kit, you can get the cartridges and the strength that you want. This is the 605. It's a great looking pipe. This one is walnut. No, it's not wood. They also have it's kind of a white marble with some, yellow and brown tones in it. It's pretty nice. When you go to charge the ePipe, you're screwing this right in where the cartridge usually goes, and then you can plug it into the USB or use the adapter. I have a USB adapter that Smokey told me about, and this adapter is a 2000 mAh USB adapter, 5 volts. It has 2 USB plug-ins, and I've actually had 2 pass-throughs going at the same time with this USB adapter, and they work just fine. But this charges the 605 a little faster than it normally would be charged. The battery is a 900 mAh battery, 3.7 volts, and I charged this, well, I started with a full charge at 2:15 p.m. in the afternoon, and when I plugged it back in and started charging it again, it was 10:30. And it was still going. So, and I pretty much was vaping on it the entire time, give or take an hour. So you can say at least 7 hours on a full charge for this battery. And I vape a lot, so I'm assuming if you're a moderate vapor, this is going to last you all day, all night. You can start with full charge in the morning and then plug it in at bedtime to charge it. The LED glows red while it is charging. Once it's fully charged, then it goes off. The cartomizer technology, it's an atomized cartridge. This is one of the cartridges here. This is 0 milligrams. It just screws right in. Put your mouthpiece on, and there you have it. You're ready to start vaping. This also has a manual switch. This is the 3rd generation of the 605 and a brand new model. But this one has a manual switch to help save the battery. And I really like having the manual switch on this. There is a little bit of a learning curve, and there is a break-in period. ePuffer says there's about a 2-week break-in period for the 605 ePipe. I've been using this for about a week now, and you kind of get a hang of how to use the 605 ePipe. This also has a 5-second cutoff. So you're thinking, wow, 5 seconds, that's not very long. But the way that you kind of use the manual switch, you really don't run into that, you know, cutoff. Here, I'll take a vape on this. So you're just kind of using the switch to your advantage versus just going to, well, I'll hit this and not use the switch other than just the one. I'll let it take me to the cutoff. So here's the 5-second cutoff. So there it started blinking because you hit that 5-second cutoff. It also does the same thing when you're running out of battery. Like I said, there's a little bit of a learning curve to use the 605, but it gives you great flavor, gives you a good throat hit, and it gives you plenty of vapor. And you know, sometimes you get more vapor than other times, but plenty of vapor. When this ePipe is just kind of going really good, you can fog the room, not a problem. ePuffer.com is standing behind their 605 ePipe with a very good warranty. Inside the ePipe, you'll find a E9 connection. E9 aka 808D2 connection. The connection is sealed, so you don't have to worry about liquid getting into the battery and ruining the ePipe. Having the cartomizer technology, it kind of solves some of the issues with other ePipes out there. It also is simple because you're just, you know, screwing in the cartridge and vaping, you know. You probably could put maybe an 808 adapter on there to use an 808 cartridge, because it's just, like I said, it is the connection. But if you got the adapter down there and it didn't come off with your cartridge, then you'd have that adapter down there, and that would be hard to get off, so to get out somehow. But it, you know, it would work. ePuffer says that by the end of February, they said they will have some more flavors and also some empty cartridges. So, because you can refill these, and ePuffer says one of these is the equivalent of 75 cigarettes, analog cigarettes. So, judging by the size of this cartridge and how long I've been vaping on this 0 milligrams atomized cartridge, I'd say that is true. The cartridges last you a long time. These are tobacco flavors. I don't know what it is, but it's very good flavor. I really like whatever tobacco flavor that's in the cartridges. I really like them. So the starter kit, right now they're on sale for $129. So for the E605 starter kit, it's actually a pretty good price. You can buy a second bowl for backup. You can buy just the bowl, walnut, or the marble, and I think the bowl is $59. But like I said, the whole kit's on sale for $129 right now. This is the 3rd generation and a brand new model, and ePuffer designed these in North America, and I really like it. I really love the concept of the ePipe, and I really like the atomized cartridge, and just keep having everything be simple, not have to worry about juice getting into the battery and ruining the pipe. It's a great looking pipe and it performs very well. So let me just vape on this one more time here. Nice. That's really nice. If you have any questions, you can look me up in the forum. Be happy to answer them for you. Trying to think of some negatives. I guess I would have rather seen them use a 510 connection instead of an E9, aka 808D2. Some might argue that you'd rather have the battery so that you can have a backup battery instead of having to pay to get a backup bowl. So you'd have to take that into consideration. But like I said, the battery lasts a long time, so I don't really see that as an issue. It just depends on your own personal taste. I appreciate you watching. This is Doc from the e6stop.com, and you stay on the vapor trail.